Well, hello, beautiful sisters, and welcome back to HB Ministries, a ministry for you to believe, behold, and become all God's created you to be in whatever season of life. So I'm excited to gather with you again as we jump into the month of June. We're going to continue to grow in this faith community. Now, this June is extra special, and this upcoming Bible study is extra special because I get to introduce to you a new leader. Again, if you noticed in the newsletter, I talked a lot about rising up, and I want to introduce Pam to you because she is a leader that has rose up in her calling and her gifting. We're just ending the After Eden study. I love that we're coming out of a study that has helped us understand our God-given gifts. And Pam has discovered a gift that she knew she had. She just had to put the skill set and learn a little bit about Canva, learn to write. She uploaded everything to KDP. Like, I am so proud of her and everything that God exploded inside of her. She wrote her very first Bible study. I'm here to just introduce her, but to ask everyone, let's support her in her calling and in her first study. I love to see women rise up and walk boldly in their calling. That is something that I have been praying about with HB Ministries, and I'm super excited that I could cross that one of those off of my vision board, was to begin to see women rise up in their calling and begin to start different groups. We've started the WOW Inner Circle group. So again, I want to say thank you to my leaders that stood up and said, yes, I want to lead a small group. And again, if you're interested in joining a WOW Inner Circle group, head over to heatherbaxter.com, and right up at the top, you'll see Inner Circle group, and there's 4 all around the world that you can choose, and you can jump into one of those groups anytime. This is such a powerful reminder that God equips all women to step into their calling and to embrace boldly what God is calling them to. So let's dive into the word here in June together and see what God wants to unfold in the summer months. So please join me in welcoming Pam, and she is the author of Water to My Soul. Her obedience, her courage, and passion in the word has helped her birth this beautiful gift. I love, again, to see women rise up and walk boldly in their call. It's a reminder that when you say yes to God, He does immeasurably more than you can ask, think, or imagine. Get ready to be refreshed, inspired, and filled with living water as we dive into the June Bible study together. I will still be bringing a teaching. As I prep myself in the Word and I study, I will still be bringing you a podcast on Wednesday, and we will be doing a live teaching together on Friday. Pam is going to lead you in how she has designed her book, because Mondays, remember, we open up the Word, whatever we're studying, and we learn new tips and tricks on how to study that Bible study. So thank you again, Pam, and let's hear from her now.
Hello, beautiful sisters. I am so excited to share with you about our next Bible study. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Pamela Swan. Many of you know me from being in the HB Ministry group. And I am just so excited to take you along on this journey with me for our next Bible study. And it is called Water for My Soul. This is a study that I wrote. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it in just a minute. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about me, for those of you who don't know. I have been married to Mike. We will celebrate in August our 39th wedding anniversary. And we have 3 daughters. Our oldest is Kaylee, and she is married and has 5 of our grandkids. Our middle daughter is Krista. We have our grand dog, Unnie, with her, and she actually lives out of state, about 900 miles from home. And then we have our youngest is Cammie, and she has our grand dog named Brinkley. So our life is full of both people and animals. So I wanted to come on and share with you about this Bible study that I wrote. First of all, you can see the cover. It is very colorful, and this is actually going to be like an interactive Bible study, and you'll see why in just a minute. So I'm going to open it up for a minute. And in here, you'll find an about me. Some of the things that I talk about on here is the reason that I titled it Water for My Soul. God truly is that in my life, and I'm sure he is in your life too. God himself and his word, it just waters our soul every day, so we never have to thirst again. And how do we know that's true? Because it says that in his word. I've been through some really rough valleys in my life, which I'm sure you have as well. I have been through things like 3 miscarriages. I have had breast cancer. Some of our daughters have had serious illnesses. We have been through a serious loss of a job and no income for a year. I mean, we've been through some valleys. I've walked through grief recently. You know, those are all really hard things. But through all of those, as well as all of the highs and the mountaintops in our life, I can actually look back and I can see God's hand. And you know, sometimes if we take a minute to pause, even when we're in the valleys, down in that puddle, we can really experience God. So that's my prayer for you as we go through this study. I have learned whether we're in the deep valley or high up on the mountain, our God is so good and so personal in every single breath that we take. It's refreshing that we get to choose to walk with him in our green pastures and by the quiet waters. Can you hear the trickle of the water flowing? Can you see the new growth that comes from your journey? Can you smell the fragrance of all the new blooms and see all the beautiful colors? I hope that's what you will see when you look at the cover of the study. Come with me and we will sit on this rock right here and we are going to talk to God. So throughout the study, you're going to be encouraged at the end of the day when you are writing down your prayers or you're just sitting still and closing your eyes. I hope that you will lay this in your lap. I hope that you will imagine yourself sitting on this rock and having a conversation with God. One of the other ways it's interactive is I've actually made a playlist in here. So you have 2 songs a week that you can listen to as we go through the study. Those songs kind of reflect some of the lessons that we're learning. So I wanted to take a minute to read to you. In the opening page, it has Psalm 100. And this just truly speaks to me. And it was the inspiration for this study. Let the whole earth shout triumphantly to the Lord. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before him with joyful song. Acknowledge that the Lord is good. He made us and we are his people. We are the sheep of his pasture. Isn't it wonderful that we get to hear his voice? Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and bless his name. For the Lord is good. His love, his faithful love, endures forever. His faithfulness through all generations. So that was the inspiration behind the study, and it is available now for purchase on Amazon. If you just put my name up in the search engine or the title of the Bible study, it'll come right up. So I hope that you will be blessed. I'm thankful that you're going to go on this journey with me, and I just can't wait to see how God's going to move in your life. All right, have a blessed day.
I was counting my blessings. I felt beaten down. I was looking for a calling, felt lonely in a crowd. I was searching for the